Alright folks, we're going to try something a little different. On this video here, we've got the storage facility in September 27th. Now fast forwarding to November 11th, look at the concrete we've got poured. We've got the Patty Hamilton storage units being poured right now. They are the largest ones that we're going to have, which are 14 by 50, enclosed with electric, angled parking. It just makes the facility such a nice, easy place to get into and park. We're going to have a dump station also in this facility at one of the corners of the compound. Here we've got the guys finishing up on our large pad, which is down in the northeast corner. Patty Hamilton, going east northeast at Patty Hamilton, you could get down to this corner here. In the background there, we've got the behind the guys working is the retention pond that has been one heck of a project. The engineers have really worked hard to get that thing taken care of and fixed up. But it's finally coming together. It's been, we've been working on this project for at least 2, maybe 3 years, trying to get it to come together, and it's coming together really well. The concrete, I love that we're getting concrete. All right, we're stepping back in time again. This is the east building or pad, and this is where our one of our biggest runs is going to be. There's, I want to say, about 52 units that's going to be on this storage unit here, and they're 14 by 45 with electric. Angled parking again. As you can see, some of our slabs. We're going to be coming, I'm going to fast forward in time here in a minute, and we're going to come right into the pad itself that's being poured. Look at that. That's a lot of concrete. I think there's over 700 feet of concrete along this east pad here. Again, that's our 14 by 45 with electric, totally enclosed, angled parking. It's going to be one of the first class facilities, if not the first class facility in Central Texas. 8 acres of concrete, covered storage, angled parking storage, you name it, we've got it. We're going to have an ice machine there. We're going to have a dump station, propane tank filling station. If you're a camper and you enjoy the outdoors, this is going to be the place that you're going to want to store your unit to get ready to, or your boat or your RV, and get ready for the weekend. Now we've got another overhead view. This was taken back in September 27th, and this is just an overhead view of the whole job site here. And as you can see, we don't have any concrete poured back there. I know I'm jumping back and forth in time, trying to get you a picture of the progress we're making in each area. Again, this picture here is not as overhead as the other one was, but it's kind of showing the 2 corners, and I'm kind of getting down into the corner because they just started pumping. The trucks arrived and they're starting to pump the concrete into the retention pond that we had mentioned earlier that was just put together. We had rebar in it and forms put in it, but there's where we're at right now. I'm going to give you an overhead view. It's kind of I got a little carried away here a little bit, but it's wanting to give you a good view of that thing. It's pretty amazing how all this stuff is coming together. It's a lot of work. I mean, just a ton of concrete being poured out there in Nolanville, Texas, right off Interstate 14. And here we have the guys. They're moving right along, right across that retention pond. Now, this is the footer for the retention pond. If you can see the rebar that's sticking up in the middle of it, there's going to be about an 8-foot wall that's going to be formed up, and then we're going to have to pour more concrete to catch the water that's going to drain off the facility. Again, we've got 2 of the retention ponds, one on the northeast corner and one on the southeast corner. Look at the concrete up through there. Just an amazing amount of concrete. Workers are working. Concrete trucks coming in. Looking good. It's a long time to talk, but I'm sure you guys can bear with me. I'm by no means a commentator or a a movie producer in any way, but I like capturing this stuff on video, and I think it gives us a picture of what's happening up there. You know, it's the progress being made. It's just fun to keep an eye on this stuff and just see how it's coming along. Now the rain set us back a little bit. The other day it rained. We were supposed to do this on Saturday, but here it is Monday and we're pouring it. But we had a pretty good rain, and then last night we had a pretty good cold front. And I went up and checked the job site this morning. It looks good. Pads are nice and level. There we go. There we're still getting that retention pond. There's a lot of mud being pumped through that truck into that retention pond. That arm is reaching over there, I don't know, 65, 70 feet. It's a long ways over there. Pretty pad up there on Patty Hamilton. Here we go. We're going to go right back over that pad one more time. Look, they've got it nice and smooth. These guys are doing a hell of a job on this concrete. Man, it's a lot of concrete, and it's a lot of work. Got some footprints in that one, but they went back and took care of it. Those guys they're straightening it out. They actually put machines on there in a little bit. Now, this is the office area. We just went over the driveway. We're coming up. My grandson wanted to come out there and hang out with Poppy, and anyway, he was playing on that little mound of dirt. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Central Texas RV and Boat Storage coming to you soon. Thanks, MRI Construction. They're doing a hell of a job. Mike Richardson, Thad, Derek, you guys have done an amazing job on this thing. We're not done yet, but we're getting there. It's going to get there. Here's the drone operator. That thing blew all my hair off of me. Thanks, folks. Enjoyed it.
You keep on flirting, 'cause you know that it's working. You're stuck in my head, girl, riding the